Well, shit, boys. Look at this. My spuds now are getting all finicky about the light. I'm in real trouble. I did not anticipate that my machine would not run forever because of light management, and you can't really... The tray doesn't tell you that the plant inside of it is struggling and why it's struggling. It tells you overall it's struggling. It tells you the health of the plant. You can tell when it's going wrong, but I don't know. All right, so just when I get my field of view all funked up, just when I get my logic together, where are we at with this now? It's time to harvest this tray. So the first thing we do is we check how much fertilizer we have. Calculate the poop count, which is this thing backed up or is it not backed up? Then, when it's time to pick the spud, we're going to pick up the spud, and based on the poop count, if it's 0 in there, then we'll grind it to the fertilizer maker. Otherwise, if we don't branch, then we'll send it to the baker. So this should work. It should work really well. I seem to recall that there's some test code in here at the top, but that was just me making sure that the logic is right for the frickin'... Okay, so the tasks are ready to go. The bot. I need to make another computer. And the trays. Import that code. Turn it on. Export it so it starts at the top. I need to make another computer so I can work on both those at once. So he's going to say, all right, skipped over that one because it's not ready yet. What? Oh, no. These are seeding. It doesn't say... Fucking fuck. I'm going to lose it. I got plenty of potatoes. I don't need to worry about it. And in fact, it'd be good to know what a dead potato, what the data qualities of a dead potato are. I thought these were seeding. I thought they were ready to pick. There, now I got a dead potato. Great. I got a dead potato. So this is bad. This is really bad. I'm going to have to fiddle with the genes and try to make some robust seed crop, and it's not going to last for hundreds and hundreds of generations without intervention like I'd hoped. Right now we're hoping that this thing will seed before it dies. Son of a biscuit. Whatever. And then over here, I did build the splicer and the stabilizer, so, and I've got some fruit to work with, and here I clean that shit out. So it's saying that these are not ready to seed, and all I get from my indication looking in my hand is that I can clear it with a C. It doesn't tell me if it's thriving towards seeding or what. And I'm going to have to carefully inspect this dead plant because apparently that's part of the part of how this is going to work or not work is, and it really fucks with this too because this only holds 3 seeds. It's not like I can load it up with seeds and if something bad happens I'll have extra seeds. This will not. This will just. This is back to the drawing board kinds of shit, man. Come on. This is back to the drawing board. I mean, I've got big piles of seeds. I've got 12 there. I've got a bunch of spuds from random plants with random genes. It's not like I'm gonna run out of anything anytime soon, but toward the infinite loop that I was hoping for, not so much. And I need my soybeans to grow, and had real trouble with them. Make sure these are all fertilized. At least that much is going on. What shall we do? What would be fun for you to watch? All right, one question I had was, kind of be a bastard to find out. These all came from the same plant. Do they all have the same characteristics? Are they clones or are they mutated differently? That's the question. Are they clones or are they mutated differently? Number one, let's get on our notepads. Number one, light per day, 11 minutes, 9 seconds, 11:09, and darkness, 4:51. Is that the same for number two? And if it is the same, does that mean that it's a clone, or does that mean that it didn't mutate on the same thing? Well, that was fast. 1048 and 448 are different numbers. All right, so let's just make a note. Number two, 1048 and 448. What does that mean? Number three. Why are there only 4 in that stack? Because one of them's got 2 in it. Great. Number 3 is not number 3, it's number 3 and number 4, so we're going to do that again. Number 3. Man, this chaps my hide. I mean, I was thinking about it. I could probably cheat in the original seed stock, and probably the original seed stock is all exactly the same. 11, 8, 442. Different number than the other two. 11. Oh, although 11, 8 and 11, 9 are pretty much the same value. 11, 8, 442. Close. Sampler. Not much variation. And the one that varied a lot, it was 11 minutes 9 and it went down to 10:48, which could be the difference between success and failure. I mean, the margins are wide, but I guess maybe the orange is the most important thing. Number 4, 10:56. Yeah, these are all over the place. 4:45. And finally, for my table, number 5. So it doesn't help that the fruit comes from the same parent. If we're going to replant the fruit, it's going to be a different number every time. Number 5. At least slightly. 11 minutes 3 and 4:44. Okay, so what does that tell us? What does that mean? Come on, seed. You know, here's another idea. I have not been interested at all in pursuing the stat quality of growth speed multiplier. It just hasn't been important to me. And it occurs to me, this business of, it's kind of tricky to get the times just so. Shoot, I should have watched the outer margins, since that's death. This is ideal, and this is death. The outer margins are really more important than the sweet spot. Oh, shit. There's just a surprising amount of surprising stuff going on over here for me. Seed. Don't die. Seed. So there's a way to copy genes. You take 2 potatoes. You say this first potato is awesome in that it won't die because the light's a little wrong. The gene that you select a gene, and then you take another potato and you copy that gene onto it. So the other gene, as I would understand it, if it has 10 different characteristics, 10 different genes, and you can copy one in and make it better, overwrite the worst thing with the best thing if you do it right, and genetically modify the stock better and better. You can do that. And then the other thing you can do is, and it sounds like black magic, the other thing you can do with your browser is go to the right tab, the genetic. You got the genetic splicer, and I think what it's saying is you drop something in from the sides. I don't know how to even use this thing. It's not obvious to me. The stabilizer, you put a plant in it, and you choose the thing, and then you either destabilize it or, let's just try it. Let's just take a random piece of fruit, put it in there, turn it on. What gene should we, how does this even work? Start stabilizing. Stabilizer can use stabilize and destabilize, increases all stability by 50% or decreases all stability by 10%, other than the chosen gene, which will receive a decrease of 50%. So if you say you're going to destabilize, then you can choose. I don't know why you would destabilize. Stabilizing, though, it would seem like it says it's going to lock in. Activate. As the device is currently locked. Did it do it? Now it's doing it. And it's done. And now, I mean, there's almost no documentation on it. The gene stabilizer is used to manipulate gene stability on specific plant or seeds. So I guess the idea is, because it's a big pain in the ass to build the perfect seed, then you could say lock it in. I don't know. I really want this thing to work one time. Seeds. We need seeds. What's the plantometer say? 220%. Barely growing at 29%. Breathing efficiency. (48 to 53), and this one's 6, and it's 69. problem here. 58 to 130 and it's 69. So why is breathing efficiency at 93? Max ideal temperature 27. Current temperature 27. Look at all these variables. Temperature is perfect. Breathing efficiency 95%. Breathing efficiency is not pressure efficiency. I wonder what breathing efficiency even means. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm not Googling while you're watching. Alright, so anyway, this is gonna work one way or another, damn it. But it starts with seeds. It starts with not dead things. I gotta figure out something about that. And I don't know how I would even cheat in a pile of seeds if I decided I was going to go that way. I don't know how I'd do it. Seems kind of bogus too to take that approach. Man, all I wanted to do was write a little code, make a little machine and write a little code. Is there a way to fake it? Well, sure. I don't need seeds. What would I do? It would start with telling the from the trays bot. It would start with just find a plant with some potatoes on it. And when you find one of those, you do the thing. Do the thing, which is going to be to try to take a potato and drop it in the seed pile. Stop. Let me have that potato. Let me get rid of that potato. Find a potato with any fruit or plant with any potatoes on it. And then when you do your tasks, don't empty the seeds. Don't start with task 1. Start with task 2. Pick the potato. Now watch, you'll get a seed in there and we'll choke it. And then turn this off. I need a big old reset button on the wall. All right, let's just stop. Let's just not freak out. We want this trays jobby to work just the way I just said. When you're working the trays, your first job is to pick potatoes and then try to replant them from seeds that you won't have, but that's okay. Because I just want to see pick the potato do what it's supposed to do. Confirm. Export. I want to start by, I had code in here once before. SDB setting 0. Fuck. That's trays. And the code. What was I saying? I really need... Son of a bitch. I really need 2 computers. I just wrote the trace code right over the top of the task code. Dang, that's 2 nights in a row where the answer is rage quit.